Hello everyone. So today I'm here again, of course, to talk about one of your topic of the geology optional paper, paper one. This is the topic of instrumentation, right? So last unit of your paper one syllabus, geology optional, is your instrumentation, and in that instrumentation topic, there are so many techniques, right? So many instruments which are actually useful for that various biological purposes, है ना? So one of that topic is your gel electrophoresis. So before start the topic, I really want to just mention one thing. This is not about completely gel electrophoresis, but as I'll start the introduction, so in that introduction, I have mentioned that with this process, like nucleic acid protein, so many molecules are differentiated on the basis of their charges and the sizes. Okay, so I have covered in that nucleic acid specifically that DNA, although the procedure is same, but there are some chemicals and that movement can be different. So be specific, do not just get confused. It is something I am like preparation of gel and something like that, that is similar. Okay, so you will get to see that where is the difference and where is not. So today we are going to talk about the simple separation of nucleic acids, or better say the separation of DNA with the process of the gel electrophoresis. Okay. So before starting, of course, this is our way to talk about any topic. So before start, so for any term which is in your syllabus, or suppose that if we better say any terminology which is in your syllabus, specifically biology or more specifically in the zoology, we know that first of all we decipher the term to make the concept or the topic easier, right? So if we talk about the gel electrophoresis, so what it is about the gel electrophoresis? So first we are seeing that, okay, let me do the little bit zoom. So in that gel electrophoresis process, what are the two terminologies through which we can understand that? Okay, so gel electrophoresis, this the first word is gel, and electrophoresis means something is related with the electron. Phoresis matlab separation. So if I say simply, what is the electrophoresis? Electrophoresis is a laboratory technique that uses an electric field, because here we have not mentioned the gel. So here firstly we are mentioning only explaining about the concept of the electrophoresis. So something about the electrons, if there is a electrons, that means we are talking about that charges, right? So that is something here, laboratory technique that uses an electric field to separate charged molecule such as DNA, RNA, proteins by their size and the charge. So if you mention that gel, of course, that means the medium. What is gel working here? Well, gel is working here as a medium in which the whatever the molecule or whatever the compound such as your DNA, RNA and proteins that can run, you know, that is actually providing the matrix or the substance. So now as we have mentioned the DNA, RNA and proteins, so we'll talk about the separation of the nucleic acid through the gel electrophoresis, specifically about the DNA. Okay, so the gel electrophoresis is a technique used to separate DNA fragments based on their size. What about the size? As we know, general, if we talk about that human, right? So human has 3.6 into 10 to power 9 base pairs. So if we are saying that 3.6 into 10 to power 9 base pair, that means there is a length of this through the which we can decide the length or the segment. So different DNAs have a different nucleotide segments based on that presence of number of nucleotide, है ना? So we are considering such as in a very literal sense, if we want to talk about, so suppose that some of the protein molecules are made up of, like if we talk about the hemoglobin, so there are 2 alpha and 2 beta chain, 141 multiplied by 2 plus 146 multiplied by 2. Okay, so but some of the proteins are not that heavy, or maybe some of the proteins are very much heavy. So the sizes in the sense of the molecular weight, we determine in the sense of kb, right? That what is the size of that any molecule. Okay, so used to separate the DNA fragment based on their size, that is length, using an electric field. If suppose that this is the length, of course the number of nucleotides of the base pair will be reduced. So if the base pair will be reduced, that means the molecule sorry, not reduced but less. Okay, so the molecular weight of that will be comparatively less. Suppose that if this is your 5 centimeter, not just I'm simply saying based on that number of nucleotides, and sometimes also types of nucleotide, the different molecular weights of the nucleic DNA. Okay, so applied through the gel matrix, that is something I have already mentioned. It is a fundamental tool in molecular biology for DNA analysis, such as genetic fingerprinting, cloning, you know, then sequencing, PCR analysis, polymerase chain reaction. So how actually how it is working? You can separate like here. that DNA is a negatively charged molecule due to its phosphate backbone. So we know DNA is your nucleic acid, and a single nucleic acid is made up of mainly three components, right? So what are the three components? The first is your sugar, right? The second is your nitrogenous bases, and third is your phosphate, isn't it? So due to the presence of the phosphate, that is your PO4 3 minus, है ना? Phosphate has 3 minus. So because of that, it is negatively charged molecule due to its phosphate backbone. I'm not going to elaborate here the nucleic acid. If you guys want, of course, I can make the separate video. But here I'm not going to elaborate, otherwise the topic will be diverted a little bit. So when an electric current is applied, so of course they have the electrons, so they will move towards the positive. So that is something we'll talk about, the cathode and anode. Okay. So cation, this is something I really want to discuss. Before than that, basic chemistry. So the cations are your positively charged molecule. So they move to the cathode, right? And anions are your negatively charged molecules, right? So this is something about the negative and the positive charge molecule. Okay. So here again we'll talk about DNA fragments. Okay. So when an electric field applied, DNA fragments will migrate toward the positive electrode, that is your positive electrode, that is an anion, you know, because DNA is your negatively charged, and I just have said that cation. Okay, there's a difference between the cathode and cation. Cation is your positively charged, while anion is your negatively charged. So cation moves towards the cathode, right? So that means cathode is your positively charged. Do not get confused between the cation and cathode. Okay, and anion is your negatively charged, so it will move towards the anode. So that means anode is your positively charged. That is something you have mentioned. So the positively electrode, that is anode, and smaller fragments move faster, of course, and the farther than the larger one. Okay, so where we are seeing this thing. So actually in that introduction, everything has been mentioned. So if you guys can see here, so this is something about the gel electrophoresis. This is the charge system through which when you applied that voltage around 150, 80 to 150. So here it is a plate. Okay, if you guys can see, here it is a plate in which the gel matrix has been prepared, or the basic gel has been, agarose gel specifically we use, है ना? And there's a different ladder or the column like, ठीक है? On the basis of that, the smaller molecule, suppose that यहाँ पे हमने क्या किया? What we have done, if I'll just explain in a very shorter way. So these are the column where the DNA की जो आपके पास whatever the sample you have, you just here run it, है ना? So on the basis of that gel, they specifically move. और यहाँ पे the first thing about the gel and the second thing about यहाँ पे आपका cation मतलब कैथोड रहता है, यहाँ पे आपका एनोड, पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव, दैट समथिंग अबाउट द बेसिक फिजिक्स, है ना? सो यहाँ पे आपका एक तो ड्यू टू बिकॉज ऑफ द चार्जेस द मॉलिक्यूल मूव्स लाइक दैट, है ना? डीएनए मॉलिक्यूल्स नेगेटिव टू पॉजिटिव. So here your anode in that plate we have fixed like that. So this is positive, sorry, this is negatively charged and this is positively charged. ये आपके जो अलग अलग है because of that only. So when you run the DNA fragments, suppose that here it has been mentioned that fingerprinting, right? So fingerprinting is one of the uses. So what you do in the fingerprinting, you have so many samples of the DNA and you run. So suppose that if you say for that solving some judicial or the criminal cases, है ना? You have the doubt, is this is a person who have murdered someone or something like that. So you have so many DNA samples and you run that DNA. So if the molecule will, और एक आपके पास होता है ideal जिससे आपको match कराना है in that specifically we are talking about the fingerprinting and everything cases related to. So यहाँ पे जितना lighter molecule will be move faster or cover good distance, or better say cover high distance, है ना? More distance, better say that. So lighter molecule will cover more distance and heavier molecule will cover less distance. That is something about the gel electrophoresis. So for covering that, now we'll, whatever the concept we got it, now we'll talk about how this process is done. Okay? So what are the steps? So okay, these are the some steps. Agarose, सबसे पहले तो आपका होता है gel preparation. So agarose gel is made by dissolving the agarose. Agarose, of course, you know, no? This is something obtained from the algae. Okay. Of course, agarose powder in electrophoresis buffer, 1% of agarose gel in TAE. This is your compound. This is the triacetate EDTA. ठीक है? Okay, then after solid उसको फिर mix करते हैं, उसको फिर थोड़ा सा temperature से of course electrophoresis provide करते हैं, फिर उसको solidify होने देते हैं. For the 20 to 30 minutes, the gel is placed in electrophoresis tank and buffer is poured over it until the gel is submerged. Then electrophoresis buffer usually EDTA, और जो आपका buffer होता है that is mostly TAE और TBE, that is we have mentioned specifically for that DNA है ना. TBE और TAE आपका proteins और other RNA molecules में you are using that. Then how the sample preparation? DNA samples are mixed with the loading dye which adds weight and color to the sample है ना. यहाँ पे आपकी जो EDTA एथेनिल डाइब्रोमाइड, यहाँ पे आपकी डाई भी स्पेसिफिक होती है, helping them sink into the wells and track the progress of the electrophoresis. यही हमने अभी just described, यही that I have just described they track the movement. How they are tracking the movement? Use okay, first this is preparation only. Using a micropipette, DNA samples are carefully loaded into the wells along with the DNA ladder. That is something about the ladder. है ना? These are the column like that. In one lane as a reference for the fragment size. The power supply is connected. This is your power supply. Okay, so the power supply is connected. The negative electrode, cathode is at top. Look, this is something I have said. This is your positive charge. Sorry, this is your cathode. That means you're negatively charged, and that is your anode. That is your positively charged. Anion moves to the anode. Just remember like that. Anion has a negative charge. Remember, okay? At the top, and the positive electrode anode is at the bottom. That is your bottom, and that is your top. Okay, a voltage usually around, just I have said that 80 to 150 volt is applied. DNA fragments migrate toward the positive electrode with the smaller fragments moving faster, okay, through the pores of the gel. And if ethidium bromide, yes, if ethidium bromide is the gel dye actually used for that DNA coloring, है ना. So ethidium bromide or other intercalating dye is used. Gel is placed now in that UV trans illuminator, है ना. What is it is functioning? The dye bands to the DNA and fluorescence under the UV light, allowing the band to be seen and photographed. How you will see? Because the DNA molecules, of course, small molecules. So because that DNA जो आपके molecules होते हैं, they actually colored with the specific kind of dye, है ना. And due to the specific kind of dye, when you see in that UV illuminator, there are different bands at the different. देखो यहाँ पे if you see a little bit, okay. So if you see here, you can simply a little bit see that this is one fragment, this is one fragment, and this is the sum of the fragments, है ना. So this can be see, the result can be seen in the presence of that UV illuminator. Okay. So what about the result? Result that DNA appears at the distinct bands in the gel depending on their size, of course, है ना, and the depending on the length of that DNA segments. Each DNA corresponds to DNA fragments to a specific size. The distance migrated is inversely proportional to the log of the fragment size. That means simply the longer the DNA, है ना, or the heavier the DNA will move little like less distance, but smaller the DNA will move more distance in that when we prepare that gel plate. Okay. So DNA ladder helps estimate the size of the DNA ladder prepared like that. What are the other applications? DNA analysis, separation of DNA fragments, RNA separation, mRNA expression quality, then protein separation. We have this concept southern blotting, northern blotting, and western blotting. है ना? These are some of the concepts relatively, but of course we are not going to talk about in this. Then clinical diagnostic, identify genetic disorders, infectious diseases, such as if I'll say the size will be changed in some of the proteins, है ना? So that's how you can exactly, मतलब you can just tell, okay, this is some abnormal protein and this is because of the difference in that nucleotides or the difference in their molecular basis, something like that. In molecular biology research, cloning, sequencing, structural studies, right, and forensic, DNA profiling, and evidence analysis. So this is something about that. A complete, you can write from this information a complete answer. The process is almost same. This is specifically I have mentioned TAE. TAE is for the DNA, you know. So you can write from here a good introduction, the good body content, and the conclusion with the applications also. I think that's good enough for that gel electrophoresis, specifically for the DNA, DNA gel electro or the separation of the nucleic acid or the DNA with the process of the gel electrophoresis. Thank you so much.